I turned 8 million into 19 million by buying the things that I like. Do you want to know how? Got them for a very good price at 1.2 million. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about investments, but the fun kind. I'm gonna tell you about stuff that I've bought through the years, not super long ago, but to 4 year span, and then I'm gonna tell you how I made money off it. Right, so let's get down to it. Let's start with this Rolex. I'm sure everyone knows Rolex, right? So it's been like a challenge to get watches through the years with Rolex because of their like marketing strategy, like to limit supply as compared to demand. But this particular one is a very rare and recently discontinued Rolex Skydweller Blueface. So the fluted dial is white gold, and we have the oyster stainless steel strap. So this watch is very special because I got this during my wedding day, right? Last 2019. So I got this watch. Well, not me. Like my wife's family got this watch for like 1.1 million pesos. Right now it's worth around 1.8. So that's an increase of like 700,000. But I'm expecting this to go up more through the years because, as I said earlier, it's discontinued na. So, meaning Rolex isn't gonna make any more of it. So, guys, this is the Macallan Edition 1. So, it's part of a 6 bottle series up to Edition 6, which Edition 6 was just released, I think 2022. Mo yung pinaka-last niyang release. But of course, the standard usually when Macallan does these series things, it's always the number one that goes up in value. It's usually the one that's produced less also. So, for example, I'm not quite sure how many of these like Macallan Edition 1s were put out, but just for the sake of example, if there were like 1,000 of these bottles released, there would be maybe 2,000 of edition 2s, then 3,000 of edition 3s. So it's like it's a marketing ploy to, because as a collector you want to get 1 to 6, right? So it's gonna drive the prices of the earlier versions up, since there are like edition 5 will be more. So in order to complete, you'll need like 4, 3, 2, and 1, which have lower numbers, right? So, well, I think it's a good plan. Because Macallan is the only one that's like only like Scotch whiskey that's been competing with the Japanese whiskeys in terms of value and price increase over the years as whiskey as an investment. So this bottle, guys, I got actually when I was starting out, one of the like early days of my whiskey collecting, which was around before the pandemic. So around 2018, I started getting serious about collecting whiskey. So my friend offered me this bottle for 40,000 pesos. So I grabbed it. Sadly, I only grabbed one. But currently I have like a couple of bottles, but I bought at higher prices, like 60 or 70k na. But this one I bought for 40, and currently the price on the market for this bottle is around 260,000 if you check in the websites of Manila, right? Manila Wine, Boozy, or those other sites. They go for 160, 165,000. So we made 220k off this bottle in 4 years. Not bad. Yeah, more than times 5 your money. Right. So, not all items that you buy will grow as fast as the Macallan one, right? Edition one. So sometimes it's luck. Well, luck plays a lot in investing also, right? So aside from the preparation. So I'll show you something else that doesn't require luck. So it's gold. So I've been buying gold for a while now. So these are 200-gram pump bars, 99.9 pure, 24K, right? With serial numbers and everything. So this is investment grade gold. So I'll give you an example. I got for 200 grams. I got this for around maybe 2,700 something per gram a couple of years ago, and now the price of gold has gone up to 3,390 or close to 3,400 per gram. So if you multiply that, that's only like maybe a growth of 100,000 something. It's not that much, but it's something sure, right? Because if you research, I won't give you everything. You do your own research. Check out the price of gold 10 years before, 20 years before, and you'll see that there's always a steady increase, right? And some people believe that it's more valuable than cash because, cash is very dependent on, the economy, the government, who gives it value, right? And gold will always be gold. So guys, let's move on to something you guys can relate more to, right? Or everyone can relate. Shoes. Everyone loves shoes, right? So these are one of actually my favorite pair. These are the Coco Chanel and Pharrell collab. So these are very rare, very nice. The laces come in different colors as well. So actually, funny story with this pair is because I got this around 2018. Yeah, 2018 in Rodeo Drive in LA. So as we went to the Chanel store, I had some friends with me, and one of our girlfriends actually asked if they had these available, and the store manager told her no. I was about to enter the store because we're in Balenciaga using the toilet. So I was late, so I asked about the shoe and she said it's not available. I said, me being my persistent, hard-headed self, I went in the store and then they gave me one. Yeah, so I think it's, because I think that when shopping in these places, you need to dress the part, because as much as we want to think that people are always treated the same way, the truth is they're not. So every time, I try to dress well, wear a nice watch, when shopping at these places. So I think, I think that plays a role, right? So I was given one, perfect. They said it was the last pair, my size. So I bought this pair for 2,200 US, which is around 100,000 pesos, 100 plus. And then right now, I checked on StockX. It last sold for 5,700, which is around 300K pesos. So we made 200,000 off this pair. So they're pretty nice. I still haven't used them. Yeah, but yeah, keep them on display. So guys, you've seen me shop for gold, watches, shoes. Now a little turnabout for the geeks. So I love basketball. You guys know that my favorite player is Tracy McGrady, but nothing beats Michael Jordan RC card from 1986. This is actually the most famous Michael Jordan card there is. And then we have this first edition Charizard holographic, both graded BGS 9. Alright, so first I'll talk about this Jordan card. So actually the prices of these actually rose to an all-time high during the pandemic, especially when the Michael Jordan movie came out on Netflix, right? The Last Dance. So every card of Michael Jordan shot up, but now it's back to like decent prices, like normal-ish. So I got this card for around 9,000 US, so that's around 500k peso, and then now it's currently valued at 1.1, almost 1.1. So that's around double my money, right? Because if I bought this earlier, I could have even made more, right? But I bought it at a point where it was already increasing, right? But still, we made money off it, and we have a nice card to add to our collection. Right? And then next is the very famous Pokemon card, the Charizard. So this is from the base set, right? Base set, guys, 1999. It's a holographic, first edition stamp, very rare, BGS, graded BGS 9. So I got this card for 800,000, and then right now it's worth around 1.8. Last check on eBay was 32,000 US dollars. So again, Pokemon was a huge part in my childhood. So is basketball, and it's very cool to have, you know, the biggest guns like in my collection. Right, so guys, everyone's seen me wear this, right? So everyone knows this is my favorite necklace. I actually got this back in 2017, 18. I'm not so sure, maybe 18. And then this is all GIA certified. So if you see the tags here, these are all 106 certificates, one for each stone. Everything is calibrated to the same size. These have been set in Belgium, and then I actually got them for a very good price at 1.2 million pesos. No one would believe that this 55 carat diamond necklace, fully GIA certified, each stone set in Belgium, would cost 1.2 million, right? So, but I have a very good relationship with Tessera, one of my jewelers. They hooked me up. They wanted me to wear this piece from their collection. So it's actually a custom piece. And then right now, we checked on the world market, it costs around 4 million pesos. But that's cost. That's not, if you buy this in a store or buy it from a jeweler, it'll be maybe 5 to 6 million. 4 million is absolute cost, right? So I'd say that, you know, I've always been a believer that diamonds and gold, well, this is set in white gold, at one of the best investments, right? So we made around 2.8 million on this piece alone. Guys, so this is, maybe some of you have seen this before, but this is like the cream of the crop when you say in my whiskey collection. So this is the Yamazaki 35. For those of you who don't know, there's only 200 bottles of these made in the world. These were released in 2006. So a lot of bottles have been lost, broken, or have been drank, right? So I'm just gonna get this bottle out for you. Oh, shit. Yeah, here. So this is the Yamazaki 35. So I bought this for 4 million pesos around 2018, and right now the price of this has gone up to close to 10 million. I don't know how many bottles of this are left in the world, but for sure, like, I can probably say in the Philippines there are only maybe 2 bottles, like, in the Philippines, or maybe just this one. I'm not so sure, but I'll tell you this: when it comes to rarity, this is, you know, top of the line rare. Alright, so guys, we've discussed all these things that have value. Well, all these things I love. I love shoes, cards, basketball, Pokemon, diamonds, whiskey, gold, right? So one thing I can say about this video is I made this so you guys can also maybe find a similar path, like when shopping or spending your money. Because like when you look at me, maybe I spend money like left and right, right? But after this video, maybe you can see that I spend money for a reason, right? So I pick those with value and a chance to increase their value, as well as the things that I like. So it's like me spending my money shopping, it makes me happy at that certain moment, right? But in a couple of months or years, I'm happy again because these things that I bought previously have increased in value. So as you can see right now, we've turned 8 million to 19 million. So that's an 11 million growth, like more than double what I spent. And I have all these things that I enjoy having, but at the back of my mind, I can also cash out anytime I like. So it's win-win. So I hope you guys can find that similar ground when spending your money. Guys, do you want to know more of the stuff I bought and how much they've grown? Tell me in the comments on what other stuff that you've seen me purchase, and if you think that it went up or went down, whatever. Shoot everything in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe the page. We have so much more coming for you guys. The chase never ends.